They cuffed me on my own lot face down on the hood of a Lexus I technically owned because, apparently, showing up early to work in a hoodie makes you a suspect in your own success. Yeah, that happened. It was a Tuesday, just after 6, sun barely up, and I was unlocking the front office of Lakeview Auto Group, the place I'd busted my back for 15 years to finally own. No fanfare. No big entrance. Just me, my truck, a backpack with a laptop, and some leftover brisket from Sunday. The lot was still quiet, no one else due for hours. I was just waiting on a supplier I've worked with for years, Doug, old school guy, doesn't trust email, still hand delivers invoices. That kind of day. I stepped out back to check the gate, just part of my morning rhythm, and that's when the first cruiser pulled in, fast. Second one rolled in behind it. No sirens. Just hard stares. 2 white officers step out, McConnell and Hunter, hands hovering way too close to their belts. One of them tilts his head and says, "What are you doing here?" I blinked, trying to keep it level. I own the place. ID? One asks. It's inside, I say, doors open, feel free. But that wasn't what they wanted to hear. Stay where you are. Keep your hands visible. And just like that, I could feel the shift, that moment where you realize you're not being questioned, you're being handled. Put your hands on the hood. I looked at him, said calmly, "My name's Terrence Bledsoe. Just took over the dealership 3 weeks ago. You can literally check the office, see my name on the contracts." That's when I felt the metal. One wrist yanked behind me, hard. The other followed. No warning, no charges, no one checking a damn thing. Just cuffs. Tight. Mean. Like I was being taught a lesson. And while I was standing there, hands pinched behind my back, on a car I'd approved financing for just days earlier, they start tossing my name around like it's fake. Like a hoodie cancels out ownership. Like a backpack equals intent. They never even asked who I was to anyone on staff, which, funny enough, might have saved us all the trouble. Because about 5 minutes later, Valeria Moreno, my general manager, pulls into the lot, slams her door shut, and marches right up to them like a one-woman hurricane. "That's Terrence Bledsoe," she says. "He owns this dealership. He's my boss." They try to talk over her. She's not having it. "You see that name on the badge card in the window? That was printed yesterday. His name is on every document in that office. Hell, there's a photo of him shaking hands with the previous owner. Check the top drawer." And suddenly, they're a lot quieter. They go inside, poke around, and wouldn't you know it, there it all is. Business license. Contracts. Letterhead. The whole damn truth just sitting there, waiting to be believed. They walk back out like nothing happened, unlock the cuffs, mumble something about a miscommunication. No apology. Just a shrug. Like I was supposed to thank them for not hauling me off. Now, here's where it gets interesting. One of my staff, Deja, had been sitting in her car the whole time. She saw the whole thing go down. Filmed it. From the first question to the last insult. Every second of me being treated like a trespasser in my own story. She didn't post it right away, asked me first. But I watched it that night, and you know what hit me hardest? It wasn't the cuffs, or even the tone in their voices. It was how familiar it all felt. Like I'd rehearsed for it my whole life. Be polite. Be calm. Be compliant. And still here I am. Eventually, I told her to post it. Didn't add a caption. Didn't need to. The video spoke for itself and the world listened. Messages poured in. People shared their own stories. A local civics teacher even reached out, said she showed it to her students, told them this is what systemic looks like when it wears a badge and a smirk. And for a moment, It felt like something cracked open. Not broken but exposed. A week later, I got a letter? No, not from the officers. Not even the department. It was from a kid named Kalen. 8th grader. Wrote, when they cuffed you, it reminded me of my uncle. But when you stayed calm it reminded me who I want to be. That one? That one hit. So I sat down, turned on my phone camera, and told my story. Not for sympathy. Just for the record. Because the truth is success doesn't make you safe. A deed with your name on it won't stop someone from assuming you're the threat. And silence? That's just surrender dressed up as patience. I said, if you believe in fairness, your silence matters just as much as your voice. And if they try to write your story without your permission, take the pen back. That's what I did. Still do. So let me ask you, what would you have done in that moment? Would you have stayed calm? Spoken up? Do you think justice was served, or did they just walk away before it got worse? Let me know in the comments, cause one thing's for sure, we're not done talking about it. Not even close.